Hello, my gorgeous Tauruses. This is a reading for you for the next month. We're going from the blood moon, which is the 26th of May, which is the lunar eclipse. That's what causes the moon to turn that blood red or orangey colour. So if you can, only visible from certain parts of the world. We've got balanced forces. We're going to pull some cards for you just to see what's happening for the next month, what we can look forward to. This is a general reading, so it won't resonate for everyone, and so if it doesn't, please just let it go. Oh, I've got two, and we'll see what the guides say is coming up for you. All right, so we have balanced forces. So I'm getting with you that you have begun to speak your own truth again. I feel like you've reclaimed some of your own energy back, and I feel that they're telling me that you are incorporating more into your life for yourself, that you have taken, because you take a lot on your shoulders. There's a lot of burdens that you have taken on yourself. I mean, there are a lot of things that family and situations that you are responsible for, or you feel responsible for, but you also feel a lot of compassion. I do feel like there's a lot of strong healing energy coming through as well. So you might have been doing healing on yourself or healing others at the moment. So there might be some illness around that you feel that you've had to give a lot of energy out that way. But I'm feeling like you're finally acknowledging what you need to others and speaking your truth. There's a way, and there's a compassionate way you can give others the knowledge that what you need, and I feel like that is coming through for you in a really positive way, where you've acknowledged your shadow self, or there's a side of you that you still need to work on, and you acknowledge that some days you have bad days, and everyone has that. And I mean, that's what causes life's lessons, and that's what makes you, a better person, because we all have that. And I feel like that's what you're doing, that you're working with, the down days and the positive days, working on yourself. And I really feel like this has really elevated you. And I feel like there is a lot of healing of past hurts there. I feel like this is like your sort of like ancestral lines and things that have happened definitely through the past, and perhaps been passed down through generations. I'm thinking of words that you heard growing up, and things that perhaps were said to your parents or your siblings, and and it just keeps affecting everyone. And it's about you learning where they came from and then releasing them, because that's not an attachment that you need. I feel like there's been so much work going on there, and it's really important, because I feel like you're finally vocalizing that. I don't know if anyone has had voice issues lately, or sore throats or something, but I'm getting a lot of tightness around my throat. So so just be careful if you haven't been able to say it, or say it as well. Sometimes you just have to wait for the right timing, they're saying. So if you can't say it yet, just be really careful, because that will be your weak point. So if you do get a bit run down, that's where the weakness will probably go. So just be very careful and gentle with yourself, and know that's your time to rest. That's very specific to some, so I hope this resonates. So cleansing, protection, and blessing. So they want to know that you are very well protected at the moment. I feel like there's a lot going on. I feel like they're saying Tauruses always have a lot going on, a lot of things in the, and so it's hard for you to be in the moment and really take time out for yourself. And it's really important to take those moments to breathe and re-establish your own balance and cleanse that out. But take those times to look up in the sky after the rain and check out, see if there's a rainbow, see if you can see the color difference in the sky, and they just know that there are people around you and spirits around you that are helping you and guiding you in the right way, because I feel like you are being guided and you're very intuitive, and often that gets blocked by the crazy world that you're in if you don't stop to pay attention. And I feel like you are so energized by the natural world, and sometimes you don't go to the waterfalls or the places that do this energizing. I mean, sometimes you can't get to them, but even just taking your mind back when you're doing your deep breaths and just taking yourself back mentally will help you re-establish that connection. But to know that you are very well protected at this moment and that you're not alone. They really want, it's very important, they're saying to me that you need to know that. There's water spirits, emotions, memory, and life force. Okay, so a lot of you are very emotional, and this I'm getting this eclipse, especially around the full moon, will bring up a lot of emotions. I feel like there's a lot of people getting triggered emotionally, so there'll be a lot of people, coming out with, very what would I call it? Snappiness, triggers, and things, and you might feel it yourself, and you just go, "Oh, I just got overwhelmed," and they're just saying, make sure that you have enough fluids in your system, because if you're not balanced, like the moon, it's going to pull you off center. They're saying that it's a lot easier to deal with others being off center if you're not, and you know that very, very well, because they're saying what feeling off balance is, and you're giving a lot of energy out. So make sure that you accept all that energy back in from the earth and from the universe, and just be really grateful for it. They're really pointing out this pink colored lotus, so I don't know anyone has that in their room, or if they've seen it lately, or there's some kind of connection there, but they're really highlighting that for me, so take that as you will. Insight. Magical tools, writing, and star crafting. So there's quite a few of you that have been looking back into, and looking into astrology, as well as looking into star signs, star systems. I'm getting also a lot of independent writing. I feel like there's a lot of writers out there, but also a lot of writing where you release. I'm getting journaling. And I said, if that's the way to release, especially this voice, they're saying if you can't release it now, and you need to release it, because I feel like with the lunar eclipse coming and the blood moon, it's a blood moon, which means that most times with a full moon, it's like a climactic ending, but this is like super full force. So you might feel like you need to say something, but the person's not around, it's not the right time. Write it down and release it, because they're just saying journaling it and getting all your feelings out, and then burning that paper and releasing it, flooding it, whatever you need to do just to release that emotions with it, just so that you know that you've gotten it off your chest, so you're not holding on to it. But this is a really good time, because it feels like you're really freeing yourself up for the next stage, and I feel like there is a really big next stage for you. And then I know you feel like you've had a lot of big stages, but I feel like there's important work to be done. And there we go, the Emperor. You're coming into who you are, and you're finding your center, and you're really contemplating where your next step is. And I feel like there's a new change in your life, and you're really going to head in the direction for you and your happiness. As you know, you're not going to forget everyone else, but I feel like the time is for you now, and it's really about seeking what's right for you, and yeah, new beginnings. So yeah, I feel like new beginnings, new stages in your life, and you know, you're re-emerging as a different person, someone who is a lot stronger. Not that you're not very strong, but someone who is more in line with themselves, not just taken away with everybody else's needs. So I feel like this is going to be a very exciting month for you. So just make sure you're not taken away by everybody else's emotions. Yeah, new starts, maybe some new loves for some of you. So, you know, it's very exciting. Stay grounded, stay true to yourself, say what you need to say. And I hope you have a really great blood moon lunar eclipse, because time to release and start new. All right, good luck. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd be so grateful. And I hope to see you again very soon. Okay, thanks very much.